Not to bag on KTT roses, but aren't there more premium pink switches to put in a more expensive board? Yeah, for sure there's more expensive switches, but why use more expensive switches if you like the cheaper ones? We actually built that yesterday though. Today, instead, we will be building some of my own personal boards to get them ready for a meetup. In fact, I'm going to disable our build command just so there's no confusion. Hey yo, I'm using Notion right now. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, PBT Notion, I'm so stupid. I was like, Notion the app? Imagine my confusion. Hi Hobo, how are you? We're just waiting for our bot to ping our Twitch ping channel, and then we will get going. If it doesn't ping it within the next minute, I'll manually ping and then we can get started. Hi Cozy Ghost, how are you? Welcome. Alright, I'm going to grab some water and then we'll start. 1 minute. How is everyone? Happy Monday, dude. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Long time no see. It's almost been a full 24 hours. Wait, it's been over 24 hours. Oops, my bad. How is everyone? How is your Monday? Good, how are you? I'm hanging in there. Honestly, if I can be like super duper honest with you for a second, I'm really stressed. I hate traveling. I especially hate traveling during COVID time, and I especially hate traveling during COVID time when pilots are going on strike and everything. So I'm pretty stressed about this meetup situation, but I committed, so I'm definitely going. But like prepping for it and everything is like so stressful. So I'm losing my mind slightly, only slightly. It's fine. What meetup are you prepping for? So the NorCal meetup is this weekend. I was invited to come there. I'm very kindly being flown out by a sponsor. So they are, I'll be there. And today we'll be prepping our boards for me to take there. So in our Discord, I had you guys vote. You guys are actually currently voting, and the top 3 boards are gonna go with us. So we're gonna get those like up to fighting speed, get them prepped for an airplane flight. So I'm probably gonna redo the stab lubrication, that sort of thing, so it'll like survive being handled. And then yeah, you guys get to see those boards at the NorCal meetup if you're there. Very cool. I'm sad I missed the SoCal meetup this weekend. Me too. It sounded really fun. Unfortunately, like I can't. Like that's a lot of travel, especially like to the same, place twice in like a month. So I considered it, but ultimately NorCal is the way we had to go. Hi Marcia, how's your prep going? Did you see the noir pic I sent? I thought I responded to you, Voxel. Did I not? Oh my god, I wrote it out and I didn't hit enter. I'm so sorry. Let me do that literally right now. I hate when that happens. Oops. I finally ran out of boards to build yesterday. I'm kind of sad. Ooh, worst feeling. I'm sorry, that stinks. Shall we just get started? I feel like we kind of ought to. Wait, hold on. Hello? There we go. Why is my camera down here so like offset here? Wait a second. Oh, there we go. It was like cropped funny. That's better. Now it's fixed. Hey Marcia, how are you? Winky here. Just recently changed my name. Miso, please. We can't bring Miso on because Miso is currently super asleep in the living room and I don't want to wake him up. I'm too much of a softie. I'm sorry. I would otherwise. That, and we're probably going to be doing a lot of like soldering and lubricating, so I don't want to have to worry about him like getting into stuff. All right. Shall we? Try to be early to the airport just in case. I'm always an hour early at least. I was considering being 2 hours early, but I feel like 1 is fine for me. I have TSA pre-check, so it won't take too long. Hug him for me, please? Anytime, of course, no problem. Happy to. Alright, shall we? Okay, so currently, according to our poll on Discord, your guys' best votes are for Tenet, Salvation, and the Bear 65 V2. With like, oh no, it's the Gen 2 before the Tenet. Alright, so the Salvation, the Bear 65, and the Gen 2. Now, I'm pretty happy, honestly, with where the Gen 2's at. We're gonna have to double check and make sure that it's lubed with DBZ and not 205 on the stabs. And then we'll get the Salvation prepped. In fact, we might prep the Salvation first, since it's like first in line and it's probably definitely coming with us. So let me grab that. It's right behind me. It's a little dinged up, guys, because I brought it to the last 2 meetups I traveled to last year even. So she's got some dings, she got some bumps, she's got some scrapes. This is she. So I currently am running, I think we're gonna keep DMG on it for sure. I mean, come on, look at that match. It's too good not to, right? But I think we might change the switches. We're currently running just lubed Pinocchos. Oh no, they're lubed and filmed Pinocchos. And as a result, this is quite like a clacky build. And I'm not sure if that's what we want to run in this. like the stabs are good. All right, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this apart and like see if we can like update this a little bit and get it built to something that I think everyone would like. Let's go. Oh man, I have to remember how to build this. That was the thing. It's been, what, like a year or two since we built it? Grab my key puller. We'll get cracking. That froggy dust mat looks really nice. I'm glad you like it. You guys have like really shown me a lot of support with it, so thank you. I think we're definitely gonna keep this spacebar. Oh yeah. This is lubed with like DBZ everywhere, so we don't need to relube that, thankfully. Look at this plate. I'm sorry. Like, hold on. Woo, it's so fun. It fucking cracks me up. Let's see if we can find our screw holes from the top, cause I forget where they are. Woo. I'm just gonna look in like the standard tray positions. There's a meetup in NorCal. There is this weekend, yeah. Are you coming to the Utah meet? I unfortunately can't make it because isn't it this weekend? And I was invited to the NorCal meet instead. Is it this weekend or is it in August? Could you remind me? I forget, it was like colliding with another meet because I'm also going to the Canon Keys meet and the Novel Keys meetup. It looks like I only did like the bare minimum in terms of support on this. I've completely forgotten how I built this, you guys. To be honest, I have no idea. I vaguely remember it colliding with something that like I wanted to, like I was supposed to be at instead. Alright. Okay, I see stuff, so we're gonna go for it. Those are tiny. The 29th to the 31st. Yeah, see. Wait, is it July 29th to the 31st? Oh, I might be able to make that actually. I remember that colorway special one. Yes, so this was a proto, and because it was a proto, this is the Cerakote version. Ooh, interesting. So we had one of these guys move on us. We had actually a lot of these move on us. Ooh. I think Chroma had the same problem actually. Is that like over time the sticky moved? They wound up changing the design, and I think that's part of why it was delayed. I think they changed the design so this wouldn't happen, but in order like to keep this somewhat accurate, especially with me traveling, I think we're gonna super glue these to the FR4. Yeah, because they like all moved. All right, let me go grab some super glue and I'll be right back. Ooh, it's a little dusty in there too, isn't it? Okay, be right back, be right back. I missed a couple of bits. Ooh, thank you so much for the 9. I appreciate that. Okay. 1 second. I'm just gonna kill my face cam so you guys can still look at what's going on here. Oh my god, if I can figure out which one's my face cam, excuse me. Oh my god, I have so many cameras, this is a problem. Ha! Got it. Okay, be right back. surgery. I'm so excited. Alright, so let me zoom you guys in so you guys can see what's up. So we are going to be pulling the nipples off, grabbing the sticky tape off, and then going in with super glue instead so they actually stay put. Because these guys went everywhere. Yeah, you're going to the meetup? Are you? Please stop by and say hi. I would love to say hi to you guys. I might be wearing a mask. I hope that isn't like a problem. I know nobody's wearing masks anymore, but I can't get sick. So I have to be super careful. So I'm still like debating it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be masking up, but I might be. I hope that doesn't like bum anybody out. Okay. I need my tweezers, and then we can go. I can maybe just use like a razor blade. That would be fine. Technically speaking, I should probably be like taking these out of the case before I play with super glue around them, but meh. Kelly might be having another mask mandate soon. I heard it's getting pretty bad. Wearing it masks at meetups, never a problem. I was so surprised. I was looking at like the SoCal meetup pictures and nobody was masking. I was like, oh shit, am I gonna be like the only one? I don't want to be like a weirdo, but you know, health and safety and all that. After my experience with Anime Expo, I'd highly recommend masking up. Oh, did you go? I heard that was an absolute shit show. I was just thinking of this elevation earlier, and here we are. I need to like move. Hold on. I'm gonna fix this for us. There we go. Now you guys can see what's going on. So basically we're taking like all the adhesive off, and then we're gonna be super gluing these in place. And again, like, don't worry. This is the reason why people make prototypes. They are changing it to like a pressure fit rubber nipple, so you won't have to worry about doing this to your unit if you got a salvation. Nah, can't ever feel bad about masking up. Okay, deal. I'll stop worrying about it. Do the rubber nips just fall off from normal wear and tear? Well, what happened is I don't know if you noticed, but see how these are nickel plated? So adhesive doesn't stick well often to polished things. So since these are nickel plated and not matte, the adhesive just had a hard time sticking to them. So rather than having to worry about whether that was like, that's probably why it was, rather than worrying about whether it was like a nickel plating issue or whatever, they decided to just completely like do without the worry and make it something that wouldn't move regardless. So okay, I think we're gonna have to like, this lid is solidly on. Thankfully there's not much super glue left, so I'm just gonna poke it and we're just gonna use it from what comes out, because I don't think I'm not gonna be able to get this out without like it snapping anyway. So rip this tube of super glue. Get House looks like such a cool place. I can't believe I've never been. Yeah, I'm not in NorCal, so I don't like really, you know, I'm from Utah, so I don't really know the place. But I was looking at like the other events they were like hosting and the stuff they were kind of known for, and it seemed very fitting for sure. I wish I could have found my tweezers. I'll just use my nails as tweezers. It's fine. That's why we have them. One down, 8 to go. I'm really excited for people to feel this. I feel like the people at the Novel Keys meetup who tried the Salvation probably didn't get the actual experience. I didn't notice till I got home that these had moved. So I was like, oh wow, yeah, like people aren't really moving it much, huh? And everybody's like, oh, it's much stiffer than I thought it would be. I was like, really? I thought it was quite flexible. Oops. I'd like to try one sometime. You should. I think it's a really fun board. Looks like Dave and Buster's, but aesthetic. I'm here for it. People game there a lot too, which is cool. Yeah, I was looking at like their events page and it looks like they host a lot of like magic meetups and stuff. Kinda nifty. I know, I got super glue on myself already. Classic. We're gonna do the bottom ones first and then just flip it around. I'm trying to make sure that these are like toward the end because I want this to have max flex. The really cool thing about this like particular edition is you can make it kind of as like flexy or not as you want, but toward the end makes it way more flexible. It used to be a place called AFK Lounge. Oh wow. D's coming in with the knowledge. So have you been to Guild House before, I'm assuming? Like Smash tournaments? Yeah. Back when I was in college, I lived next door to like a gaming lounge that held Smash tournaments. It was always very loud. I used to follow the Melee scene from afar because Alan was pretty into like Smash. So like as a result, I tried to like get into it too. I have not actually. I'm literally Patrick living under his rock here, but you live in like the San Francisco area, like San Jose, San Francisco. Come on. Nah, I'm just kidding. Me too, thanks. You're in good company. Sorry, I have to be like really careful with this glue so I don't get it all over the case. I'm not as chatty as I usually am, but I promise we'll do better in a second. Did you guys see the new Kirby game? I am so pumped. Oh my god. So it's like Fall Guys meets Kirby, which I know sounds really stupid, but I am desperate for co-op games because the majority of my friends, like, well, the majority, quite a few of my friends, like live not near me. So like as a result, we're like the only way to hang is like online, and we go through co-op games like normal people go through water. It's like, it's really bad. It looks so fun. I really hope it has good reviews. It's supposed to come out like very soon. It said summer of 2022 and we only have like maybe a month of summer left. So I'm waiting, Nintendo. There's a new Pusheen costume for Fall Guys. That's so funny. I have not played Fall Guys since it first came out. It got very repetitive very quick. I'm sure they added more content since then, but there were a lot of kids too, which makes sense. But still. It also wasn't a very like co-op-y game. You know, if you loaded in with friends, you just like all competed in like the same races. So it just wasn't for me. Sorry, I have to get like the adhesive off. Here we go, last one. And then I'm gonna go ahead and like give it a couple of seconds to set while we get the PCB and stuff straightened out. Where's the last nipple? There it is. Perfect. You could co-op Borderlands if you're into games like that. I have played every Borderlands. Everyone, and the DLCs. Very fun to play with groups. I'm like the loot goblin of my group. I always steal everybody's loot and I'm unapologetic about it. If there's an orange, I will try to steal it. And then I'll give it back if you're like better than me. But I have to touch it first, alright? Yoink. What's wrong with the PCB? Oh, nothing's wrong with the PCB, but I want to probably swap out the switches. I currently have it built to be quite clacky, which I enjoy, to be honest. Like, I don't mind that at all, but I feel like most people nowadays are preferring more like poppy builds. So I think we're gonna adjust it just so like we can give it a little bit of a better showing. Because this board basically sounds like how it does in the PCB and plate assembly. So, I don't know, can we do a poll? Let's do a poll. Should we build this clacky? Should we just like leave it as is and maybe touch up the stabs a little bit? Or should we rebuild it? We have other boards to touch up. What do you think of the new Tiny Tina game? I'm pumped. I'm always pumped for new Borderlands stuff. Let's do a poll. We could also, like, I guess technically, like, if we really wanted to, we could mod this, but I really don't feel like it needs it, so I'm gonna, like, leave it. Friday hangs? What do you mean Friday hangs? Friday hangs, Friday hangs. Oh, you and me? Hell yeah. In NorCal? I'm here for it. Can you message me, Jordan? Sorry, it's been really hectic, so if I missed your message, I'm so sorry, but I am so down. Yeah, I have nothing to do all Friday. I get there in the morning. I have nothing to do like all Friday or Saturday morning. So if you're going to the NorCal meet, and I know you, sorry if you're someone I don't know. I'm not quite there socially yet. But if you're someone I know and you're going to the NorCal meet and you want to hang, hit me up. Rebuild and change the full right shift to split. Really? I feel like full right shift though, like, is better so people can hear the modifier sounds. So like as far as like people being able to like check out the feel and the sound of the board, I feel like full right is a little bit better for them just because it gives them like the ability to like hear it at its worst. You know what I mean? I'm not against, but I think that might be the way to go. Yeah, I don't know when Diego's getting in tune. I get in at... I should be getting in at 9 a.m. my time, which I think is 10 a.m. San Francisco time. Wilba, welcome. Porque no los dos? Because I only have one... You only sent me one plate for this, Wilba. Also, you asked, and at the time I said no, but in fact, my nipples did migrate. Don't clip that. The nipples did migrate, so it's a good thing you're changing that. I've been letting people know you changed that too, so you don't have to say that. But we went ahead and super glued them in so people can actually like try the board. Looks like they're set up pretty solidly. Yeah, fun. All right, I think we should be good now. I hate it when my nipples migrate. I know. It's like, oh, so relatable, right? Such a problem. 8 a.m. San Francisco time, unless you're in the ocean. Other way, oh shit, my bad. Thank you, Avo. I'll probably have to like check into my hotel and everything though. I don't think I know what clack and thuck are at this point. At this point, I'm too afraid to ask. Don't worry about it, just go with it. I feel like a lot of people, do you guys remember Bad Seed's video? Bad Seed did a video where he asked even like content creators this question. And I feel like a lot of them got it wrong. I feel like a lot of them like completely misunderstood. I'm so confused. Nobody knows where to say it. Lol. So I guess I should say, do you want like a high pitch sound or a low pitch sound? Oh my god, why is the poll 50-50? That is not helpful. SMH. I guess we could keep it clacky. It's provocative, it gets the people going. Exactly. Exactly, you got it. Alright, well. Can we try something? I've always wanted to try this. Can we try taking the weight out and hearing what it sounds like without the weight? I'm really curious. We're here. This is like the easiest board to rebuild ever. It's literally 2 screws. Can we? Would that be alright? You can say no. We're all about consent here. Wait, you can build it plateless? You can! This board is the coolest, guys. I fucking love the Salvation. You can build it plateless. You can modify the plate. Do you see how it has these cutouts? You can make it half plate if you prefer. You can do whatever you fucking want to this board. It is so flexible. Not just in terms of like feel, but also in like buildability. I love this board. It is by far the best like tray mount ever. I think the only thing, my only complaint, is I wish it was a little bit cheaper. But I get it. Salvin's high class. I get it. Salvation versus Fiel, Salvation all the way. Fiel's very nice, but Salvation is way more interesting, in my opinion. Okay, let's put this together. I want to take the weight out just cause. Like, I just want to try it without the weight. Is that okay? I wonder when extras or round 2 will be for that board. The Salvation, well, they gotta deliver round 1 first. I think it's a little bit late right now. Whoopa, is there like an expected shipping date for this? It was supposed to be Q2, and Q2 is almost over? I don't remember this board being that expensive. It's not. I think it was like 300. I just, you know, I would like it to be even more accessible always. Wheat. Wow, Salvin's got him some muscles. These are cranked in. I feel like I should clean the inside of the board while I'm here too. You're making me realize that I need to rebuild my Salvation before this weekend. Wait, if you're bringing yours, then why am I bringing mine? Jordan. Wait, maybe you could build yours like completely different to mine. Because mine is built rigid as fuck. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, fair enough. I just typed a sentence and the automod blocked me. I have no idea what's the offending word. Is there a blocked word list? I don't think so, Rourke, because that allows people to circumvent it. But we have pretty hefty blocking to keep creeps out. Because we do get a lot of creeps. It's just you guys don't see them too much. Forgot about that one. That's a nice touch. Ayo. Okay, let's slide this in. USB port first. Oh, that's so much better. Alright. You know, I don't mind that, actually. We're not gonna build it like that. Well, that's like not the worst thing ever. Alright, let me get a brush. Where did my... I have a keyboard brush. Make sure there's no cat hair on it. We're just gonna give this a nice stiff brushing. Get any dust out. appreciate that. Yeah. Alright, don't mind the dents. She's well traveled. What a sound that is. Wait, could you guys hear that? Oops. I can update the command as we go. Oh, the build command? Okay, I'll undisable it. I had it disabled so people didn't get confused. Done. You seen brush metal, now you hear brush metal. I'm sorry. Oh wait, holy shit. You guys. Oh my god. You guys. We didn't have our noise gate on that entire time? You guys have been hearing like the music double playing? Why would you not tell me? No music double play? Well, maybe it's like perfectly synced. Oh. RTX is down. I feel so bad. Okay, let me get that fixed. I was like, how did you guys hear that? You shouldn't be able to. Lo-fi stuff even doubled. Sounds like a normal track. Fair, fair. Good point, good point. Oh, it's not picking up RTX. Shit. One sec. Did you see the parallel? I did. A lot of you guys are really hyped for that board, huh? I think we'll have to restart stream for it to pick up the new audio source, which is really annoying. Is it okay if we continue without it? You guys said you didn't mind. Did you actually not mind? Are you trying to make me feel better? This is important. Because it's no big to like stop stream and start it again. It was actually fine. I still don't notice anything? Okay, if you promise. Same? Okay, we'll keep it. I'm gonna like turn down the music on my end a little bit more though. There we go. Hopefully now it'll at least be like quiet enough that the desktop sound will like be louder than it. I'm so sorry. I'm just checking to make sure nothing's rubbing. Sounds like we're good. And we'll put this baby back together. Oh man, I feel so bad. I built the Ginkgo this weekend, kind of blown away by the quality and the sound, by the price point. Right? I told you, it's like solid. Budget boards these days? Where were they when I got started? I'm so jealous. Like, you guys have so many options. What meetup are you going to? Hit exclamation point meetup. All of the information is right there. Maybe you can come see me if you're in the area. That would be really fun. Hi Derp, how are you? Okay, let's check our flex to make sure I built this right. Ready? In the middle. Excellent. Great, that's better. We love to see it. Alright, let me check on our stabs. I didn't hear any rattling. I might shove a little bit extra lube in there just to make sure. No, you know what? Looking at the sides, I think we're good. I'll check them individually. You know what? That one definitely needs more. rest the keycaps on. I think we're gonna keep this clacky. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I make sure that like none of these feel funky or anything. Yeah, that's fine. All right, nice. Cool. I'll just top up all the stabs while we're here. So in order to top up our stabs, I'm just gonna take a thick lubricant. I wouldn't do this with 205. With 205, you definitely want to inject. But I'm gonna take a thick lubricant. In this case, we're gonna use DBZ, just because it's what's already on there, and a toothpick, and we're just gonna go in there. I can show you guys with a side view kind of what we're doing. So just give me a sec. We're gonna make sure we use a toothpick that we didn't use on the super glue. I'm doing okay, thanks. Currently nursing a broken knuckle. How? I'm scared to ask. How did you manage to break a knuckle? Are you okay? Did you slam it in the car door or something? That seems like it would be hard. Uche Studio's been on fire? Yeah, for sure. Oh damn, really? I guess I'll see you there. Ooh, yeah, come say hi. I would love that. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little bit on here. Oop, wrong button. Like this. Not too much. Not too little. Just the right amount. And then we're gonna go in here. Sorry if it's not like the best angle. We're gonna pull this up. And then right where you can see, do I have a way to... Excellent. Okay, so right in here, right where those are peeking out, we're just gonna tuck some of this in there. Like that. And then we're gonna clean up the messy bits with a paintbrush. Or a clean toothpick with it too. I'll probably do both. You could also use like a Q-tip. Whatever. A piece of paper towel, a finger, it's all good. In fact, I'm gonna go grab a Q-tip, I think. Do you know if we can bring our little doggo to the meetup? I don't know. I would assume it's not ideal. I think it's quite a small area, and there's gonna be a lot of people packed in. So I feel like it wouldn't be a good idea. I'll be right back. I'm just grabbing a Q-tip. Alan coughing up along in the background. Burp. I'm back. I think it's a food place, so unless it's a service dog, I would doubt it. Makes sense. Okay. Go ahead and clean that up. Pull that. Clean that up a little bit. Perfect. Okay. Other side. Good question. I woke up and it was broken. That's a thing that can happen? What? What the heck? I'm like terrified for my life now. What? My God, do you like sleepwalk? Same deal. Little glob. Boop. Come on. Not too much. Start with a little, then do a lot. Hey, hey. I don't know why it's specifically focusing there, but there we go. That much. Shove it in. Oh, info? Oh no, BDZ? Yeah, no, we're just topping up our stabs. How are you, Adiana? It's good to see ya. Do a little bit more on that left side, clean her up, and then we'll move on to the next set. I'm gonna try and do this one so you guys can actually see what's going on. I know it's kind of hard. (39°C is 102°F. Wait, what's going on? What's 39? Ooh, gross! That sounds so uncomfortable. You're in Europe, right? Last I remember. So that's what we're looking like. I promise we're gonna clean it up in just a second. I promise. Don't lose your heads. Watch, it'll be like magic. All better. Ta-da! Perfect. Let's check it. I almost feel like I should like... Yeah, that sounds fucking sexy now. Nice. I almost feel like I should like wash my keycaps before I take them to a meet. So I might take all these keycaps off and like run them through an ultrasonic or something. Who's your current favorite designer in the key space right now? You know, it hasn't really changed, to be honest. I know that's like such an unfun answer, I guess. But it's true. I'm really excited for a lot of ABEX stuff so far. I think AO3 is doing really interesting things still, although I think he's kind of slowed down on stuff. I'm still looking forward to stuff that like Wilbur does. I think Wilbur does super interesting things, and I get like an input into a lot of his designs, so of course I'm a little bit biased that way. Other people, I feel like, I mean, I always look forward to what Wuche does. I feel like they normally kind of knock it out of the ballpark. They've only had like a couple of things that I would like consider misses, and they're mostly quite small. Who are some other designers? Did you guys see the macro pad Gion teased on Instagram today? You guys, I need it in my life. For those of you who haven't seen it, please take a look. You'll understand instantly why I said that. I would show you guys, but I have DBZ all over my hands. I know it looks super messy right now, just bear with me, alright? I promise. The miso pad, it's so good. Goran, thank you so much for pulling that out. Yeah, the collaboration he's doing with Toasty, too cute. I'm just spinning the Q-tip to bind all the cotton back together so we don't wind up with any like stray hairs going into my stabs. In case you're wondering what the heck I'm doing here. And that way we get it nice and clean. Got you, thank you. I'd buy the goddamn heck out of that macro pad. I know, it's so good. I wonder how they're gonna get the custom caps made cheaply. I think that's the thing that's like intriguing me the most right now. favorite high-end designers? Oh, I just mentioned most of them. I mean, Muche, I guess technically wouldn't be high-end. People who kind of go under the radar a bit, who I think do really amazing things. AE boards. AE boards is up there, and Finderworks. Those are both Aussie designers actually, and they both do amazing shit. Alright, let's go ahead and try those out now. Oh, I didn't do this one, it's just this one. Whoop. Let's do this one actually before we try. I know it looks like I'm shoving a lot in there. I'm actually not. Like, if I pull this up, you'll actually see that a lot of it has already kind of begun to move. And then before the meetup, I'm gonna go ahead and like do another swipe through. That's something that happens a lot, even with thicker lubricants. You know, DBZ is kind of halfway between, I would say, 205 and dielectric, but you have to keep an eye on them. Especially when you're loading it from the back like this. It's the only way we can do this without like taking the board apart. I'm too lazy for that. Or I should say, we just don't have time to do that right now. There we go. Perfect. I'll go through and clean that up. DBZ gets everywhere. I can't get it off my Frog TKL's feet. Well, here's the thing. The other lubricants get everywhere too. You just don't see them because they're transparent. I kind of like that you can see where DBZ is gone so you can actually clean it up. I know there's people who don't feel the same way, and I get that, and you're valid, like 100%. But I kind of prefer knowing where things are. This Q-tip is trashed. Move this up and down, and then we'll get it cleaned. There we go. All right. Let's try this out now. I finally got good at not putting it on too much of the wire. I used to get it everywhere. Yeah, you really want to get it like just where it'll actually do work. Perfect. Perfect. All right. We're getting somewhere. Spacebar time. I'm like trying to prop this up so you guys can actually see what's going on. I feel like with spacebar we should be alright though. Did you see those pictures of the 5V collection that popped up today? No. Do you have a link? I would love to see. Should we look at it together? Insanity? Oh shit, I'm hyped. Art key bowl. Alright, alright, alright. We got some stuff. Oh, there we go. There's his collection. That's better. Yeah. He has an Instagram page if you guys haven't seen it. Let's just... Yep. That's more of his pictures. Black and white. I prefer the color pictures. Yeah. There we go. The keycap wall gets me every time. Woo! Rocking the full beat today? Yeah, I started getting ready a little too early. So we went a little ham. Dude, I see, okay, Valentine and Oldie But a Goodie. We have Jukebox, one of the first ever key sets. Miami. That looks like it... What is that? I don't remember what that even is. Camping down at the bottom. More of the boards. So it's like all... I think it's like 2 walls, and then he has like display cases. And then usually he has Gundams to match, which you guys saw before. So there we go. Got a couple of sets of Bingsu in there. I forget which boards he has multiples of. Let's scroll back up. Oh, this is artisan boxes, the CC boxes. Or, no, wait, what did they call them? Oh, no, they are called CC boxes. I remember when they did the group buy, one of my friends was involved in getting those made, and I completely spaced and kept calling them after him. There we go. There's the Gundam collection. Olivia on the bottom left. Very cool. There's Viobloom. Got a couple of unbuilt ones in there. Gotta get those done soon. Very fun. Aw, it's been a while since I've looked at his collection. We planned a heist, yeah, you'd have to... it'd be a bit of a struggle to get to where they are. I feel like I'm performing surgery every time we lube stabs this way. Sheesh, it's like a keyboard museum? Oh yeah, for sure. I forget who actually has the biggest collection. I don't think it's 5V. I think he just has the most impressive keyboard room. Getting faster, chat. I know I saw on Instagram with like multiple unicorns and Janes and a ton of other stuff. Yeah. Some people like collect a lot of different colors of boards they like. It's pretty cool. Rattle who? One. I don't think I can make it so you guys can actually see this one. Sorry. Maybe if I prop it up. Nice. Okay. It's cool. I wouldn't want to do that. I just prefer settling on one board and then getting other PCBs and plates for that board. Yeah, I mean, everybody does different things. Collectors are kind of a different breed, right? People who like to collect stuff are like way different from people who just like want one thing that they really like. And that's okay. Like everybody's allowed to enjoy things differently. Some people enjoy things by having them, and some people enjoy things by using them. And some people enjoy things by having the option to use them. That's me. Let's try that. I think we might have to go in. Might have to go in just a little bit more. Whoop, sorry, I hit you. My bad. You're like right by my elbow, chat. There we go. Skirp. I hope you guys noticed that these are not like all the way full. I'm not like absolutely stuffing these. I don't like completely stuffed stabilizers. I feel like they feel a little bit sluggish, and that's not my thing. Great, okay. Let me double check all of these, make sure they're all sounding solid, and then we'll call it good for the sat. I want just a little more on the shift. Maybe not though. I feel like we're pushing it. I feel like if I put any more, we'll get sluggish. Do you guys want a quick little sound test? I feel bad just like being like, well, we finished. We'll do a quickie. Speaking of, I might get another PCB for my Thera. I can't be asked to desolder mine. A mood. I mean, if you can, why not, right? Like, if you want to just, like, build it with other switches, then I say go for it. Like, there's no reason not to. 100%. Sorry, we're picking up the microphone instead of my face on the face cam here. I think you're probably just gonna have to deal with it. All right, let me kill our music. And we'll get you guys a sound test. All right, so here is the slightly adjusted sat. I'm not gonna pop an escape key on there just because I don't have one currently. Oh, well, we can put like a placeholder artist in just so it doesn't look goofy. Please hold. There we go. All right, so this is the sat. Why do I keep calling it the sat? This is the Salvation with GMK, DMG, looped and filmed Pinocchos, and D-Rock stabilizers. Can you hear this? Okay, you can. Nice. Cool. I think that's in good working order. I'll pop the caps off and give them a wash, and then the sat will be ready to go. Nice. What's next? Let me check our poll table. What was your guys' like second vote to come with us? Ooh, the bear. Ooh, guys. Okay, so the Tenet and the Gen 2 are like neck and neck. I need you guys to like vote now for which you prefer. It's in the Discord. It's under it's the poll time channel. It's like under our like announcement area, like under kind of like the rule area. Please go vote now because it's literally like one vote difference. So if you have a preference between the two, we're gonna be adjusting whichever one now. And the tenant will take a lot of work. I think the Gen 2 is pretty much good as it is, so the difference like matters. All right, let me go ahead and get my music back first off, and then I will grab the bear and we'll see if we need to make any adjustments to that. I want at least like one thought keyboard. I don't want to take only clack keyboards, so we're gonna have to like adjust something potentially. But yeah, BRB. I was surprised the Promise 87 was so low. I don't think it has any hype yet, is the thing. Okay. This is the bear. I forget what we built this with. Forgive me. I'm gonna take a quick peek. Was it the Auroras? Oh no, it was KTT Roses. What the heck? Why did I use those? And is this soldered or is this hot swap? Let me just check real quick. Oh, it is hot swap. Okay, thank God. Okay. I think we're definitely gonna swap these out. I think I want to go with... one sec. Let's see what we have on hand. I feel like these won't sound too different. How are you doing, Zigling? I'm doing great. We're just prepping some boards together to go to a meet. It's a grand old time. The housing wasn't on all the way. Oops. I want it to be a little bit poppier though. Like this is fine. Like I want something long pull though. One second, let me grab some raids maybe, and maybe some tungstens. Switches for us to choose from. Sorry, I'm just gonna like test these out on my own so I can figure out which I think would suit this board best. I hope that's alright. Normally I would like give you guys an option. You decide with me, but I feel like this is the quickest course of action. Looks like my wife and daughter are coring. Sorry, Jordan got caught by Automod. Looks like my wife and daughter are coming to hang this weekend too. I'll have to put them in Mazak shirts. Ooh, do it. Is this a solder board? This is hot swap right here. It does come in like a soldered version, but maybe. Versus this one real quick. I think I prefer the FFs to these. So now we're gonna do FFs versus tungstens. Built my Tiger 8 today, got the board in silver, and I'm using GMK white on black with it. Ooh. I really like how it feels and sounds. Oh man, that's so great. I'm so happy for you. These are unlubed currently, so I gotta keep that in mind. I still think that's a no though. Okay, and then let's try rates. It might be the matrix switches. I just bought my Bear V2. I caved. You only lived once. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you too. Way to go. Oh man, I hope you love it. 2 days ago, I ordered the soldered DZ60 PCB tofu, kale silvers, and an aluminum plate. Oh, that's so fun. I hope it gets there soon so you can build it. Okay, last tester. Oh, that's not in all the way. What are these caps? They're super nice. This is PVT Cherry Blossom for novel keys. Highly recommend picking it up. Oh, that's good though. But like, I build everything with rates, chat. It's such a problem. I think we're gonna go with the matrix switches. Just so we're doing something different. Yep, alright, deal. Done. Matrix switch it is. I'm gonna go through and swap them all out. I'll probably do them one by one rather than all at once, just because that'll help like keep the plate from falling down and kind of help keep everything in place. Is that in all the way? Yes. Alright. Okay, fine. Maybe can you do me a favor? Anytime. What do you need? What's up? Talk to me. Your desk mat is it? Aw, I'm so glad you like it. Thank you. I go through keycaps so much, I figured E-white was the color for me. Same. I usually go with like an E-white, unless I know it's a color that I have a lot of sets for, or I would get a lot of sets for. Always, always. Can you use the DCS caps on the Clacky build? Sure. I think I have. Is it DSS Easter that I have? One sec. It's right here. I forget if Easter is DSS or DCS. I only have one DCS set. I think that's DSS. Yeah. So the only DCS set I have is Delftware. And we can use that on like the Gen 2 maybe. Are gonna be fucking ruined if I keep that up. Wait, should we bring Alluvia? Do you think someone else will bring Alluvia? Should we bring Alluvia? Someone will definitely bring Olivia. No, not Olivia, Alluvia. The aluminum version. Would we put that on? Something tells me there will be multiple Olivias. Okay, we'll leave it home. You know what, actually? I bet you're right. Good call. We'll keep to this. I need a container for all these roses. Do you have any old GMK with non-textured sides? Ooh, good question. I don't think I have any GMK that's that old. When did they start? What? Wait, hold on. When did they start doing that? I'll look too. GMK. Wait, is there a difference? What? I don't think they've changed their molds like ever. Deez, thank you so much for the 7 months. Welcome back. I hope you try your aura lights in this board and clip it. Ooh, what are my aura lights in right now? IDQY, but whenever I unplug my key and then try to plug in another one, it just starts to input random ass commands instead of typing letters. That's really odd. Is it like with a specific board or is it in general? Jim Bob, thank you so much for the 27 months. Welcome back. To take the foam out. Should we try it? Someone compared the old texture to OG double shots. I gotta ask Pudsey. Yeah, I think so. What was your first custom? My first ever custom mechanical keyboard was a B Mini from linkeyless.korea, which is a keyboard company that no longer exists. They were like an OG. They had to shut down because they weren't able to like sell their stuff for a price that would have like made it worth it for them. But they are the people who made like the OG, like one of the OG pieces of like keyboard firmware with a GUI boot mapper. Used to be like all over the place. So they used a lot of boot mapper and they developed boot mapper as well. They were like a big deal way back when. But now nobody knows who they are. But yeah, it was a B Mini. And then the first one I ever personally built was actually from KBD fans. It was an XD84. I bet none of you know what that is. You can still buy one. I still have my B Mini. My little brother is actually currently using it. And then we gave the XD84 to a friend of ours' kid, actually. I think Sodi Pops' kid. If you guys know who Sodi is. Speaking of Pudsey, saw him this past weekend at a local New York keyboard meet. Oh, fun! I hope you had fun. Yeah, I think we're gonna take the foam out, actually. I don't think it needs it with these switches. In fact, I think it makes it too quiet. So we're gonna give it a run. Sucks for the OGs to not be able to survive. I mean, Selah, right? The people who usually are able to stick it out aren't the people who do it first. Sucks, but it's the people who iterate on the idea. It's that way with keyboard streaming. The first ever keyboard streamers, I bet if I said their names, you guys wouldn't even know them. So many keyboard meetups all around. It's kind of crazy. It's really hectic. I am like, oh my god, there's like one every weekend at least. Sometimes there's two every weekend. I think this weekend there's like the Tennessee meetup and this Canon Keys one. It's true, I'm a poser. Wait, what? Was Teehee one of the first? I think he was like the 4th or 5th. Yeah, Nathan is pretty OG, but he's definitely not OG. Anthony001, yeah, Trash called it. Anthony, Tubes, Top Clack, Man of Interest, OG Keep content creator. Bunch of old folks. Apier has been in the hobby longer than Nathan. I thought Nathan's been streaming longer. I think Nathan was also in the hobby for like a year longer than me. Great guy, left his presents and his duck Orion. Of course he brought his fucking duck. That's funny. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pop out all of these switches. I made an executive decision. We're eating the foam. If I regret it, I'm gonna be so sad. Wait, your reaction tells me it probably says the same things about it. I loved it. The Orion is like one of those really old boards that it used to be so expensive. At the time, $700 was like so expensive on the aftermarket, right? This is like ages ago. So they used to be like some of the most sought after boards. They were like, I would say they were like they were also the most accessible customs in a lot of way. But they had like the big angles, they had like the acrylic panels, you know, like everything that was like hot at the time. So like a lot of people like really loved duck boards. Now most people wouldn't be caught dead near one. 1.5K at one point? Yeah. I think that was for specifically the Orion, or maybe it was the Eagle that went for like 1.5K at one point. And now you can get it for like $500. What switch puller are you using, and do you recommend it? I literally just use whatever switch puller is in my vicinity. I'm not terribly picky. I would say just get one that's like stiff enough it's not gonna like immediately deform like this one does. But like thin enough that if you have to like bend it back, you can bend it back. I think my favorite actually is the Wuche one. Where is it? I have it somewhere. I think I was using it on something else, which is why it's not in like arm's reach, but that one actually rocked. Where did it go? I kind of want to use it now that I like remember it exists and I don't have to exist in pain. Oh well. We'll just keep existing in pain. What soldering station do you use? I use a Heiko FX888D. It's kind of overkill for the record. It was because I was a professional keyboard builder for the longest time. First ever, by the way. That's a joke. Take it as such, please. Not really. I mean, I was the first, but that's okay. But it's a joke because I think it's stupid when people talk about shit like that. Seriously. But yeah, because I was like soldering like 30 boards a week, it made sense for me to have a nicer one. If you're just building your own boards, just grab a shitty one off of Amazon. You don't need anything fancy. Literally, as long as it has an on-off switch and a temperature dial, you're golden. Did you pick what boards you're bringing to the meetup already? We are kind of. So we have the Salvation was definitely, like y'all voted, it was clearly a winner. So we already fixed that one up. And now we're fixing up the Bear because it's up there in votes. The Tenet is up there and the Gen 2 is up there. I don't know. I think we're just gonna fix all three of those up and then whichever one you guys like, whichever one ends up winning is the one I will take. The regular IC extractor is the best switch puller, the green one. You see often on stream. You can get them for only like a few dollars. I actually don't like, not to like be like, no, you're wrong. I actually don't like IC pullers and switch pullers because their feet are quite thick. And so they actually have a hard time sneaking underneath the latches of the switch in order to depress them. They actually wind up hitting the latch of the switch when you're trying to like squeeze it rather than sneaking underneath it, which can actually kind of cause problems or like scratch your plate. So I actually prefer something, the one thing I do prefer, and I'll show you guys what I mean here, is something with a little bit of a thinner, see how that's like not too thick? Something with a thinner lip or leg, because that way when we're pulling our switches, so when you're pulling a switch, the way you pull a switch out of a plate is you're depressing this latch right here at the bottom and the top. You see that little latch right there? You just want to push it in. So if it's too thick, it'll have a hard time fitting in there and it'll actually scratch your plate a bit, or it won't like, it'll bust it. So I don't actually like IC pullers as switch pullers. That's why I never actually use one that way. Personally, that's just personal preference. Personally, I wish plates were just raw or something. Just like buffed, brushed perhaps, so then you don't have to worry about scratching. I'm not mad at it. It's super thin and smooth. Interesting. Well, do you have the old Ramas or the new? I mean, I wouldn't recommend the Ramas anyway, but maybe you have a different IC puller than the ones I have. Where are mine? Maybe we can compare. I think I literally threw mine out. That's how much I hated them. Sorry. Man, I'd love to see if we were talking about the same ones, but yeah, I literally don't even think I still have them anymore. I had the old one. Yeah, the yellow ones stink. Although, to be fair, those are modified IC pullers as well. What's your most preference? Ooh, what do you mean by that, average? That's a good question, I think. But could you like expound on that so I can answer it properly? Do you mean like one that like most people wouldn't agree with me on, or one that is like truly just preference? Beautiful color on your nails. I want to have a keycap in the color on your index finger. Oh, that's just Shoko, isn't it? Pretty sure Shoko would match that. I hope your day is well too, Shibuki. Shibiku. Fucking hell, why can't I read today? Shibiku. I'm gonna call you She, because that's what I think when I see your face. Lots of vendors sell the same thing with different color rubber, but it's the same thing. Yeah, I think that's what I hate, Manic. I'm pretty sure we are talking about the same thing, and I despise it. But that's preference, right? God, now I really want to find it. I have to have like one still. People sent me like 10 of them. No, I literally think I chucked them all. Dang. Here, I'll show you. We're talking this, right? Give it a sec. These, right? Fucking hate these things. Look how thick those are. Look how thick those ends are. I hate them. Oh wait, you can't see. There we go. Look how thick the ends are. They're so beefy. Oh, you just came back from the Key Life meet. Ooh, I heard it was fun. How did you enjoy it? What was your favorite board that you tried? Hey, no, I'm sorry. Manic, I'm so glad you like them and they work for you. I hate them. With a burning passion. Oh, okay, that would make sense. What came first, the sippy cup or the froggy mat? The froggy mat, and then my friend saw this and was like, hey, that looks like it would like match your mat that is super secret and nobody but me knows about. And I was like, hell yeah, it does. I'll buy it. I really liked my friend's Libra Mini. Libra Mini? Was that like a small buy? I don't think I remember that one. I'm trying to remember. Is that a private group buy? Or am I stupid? It's entirely possible. My memory isn't so good these days. I feel like an old man. It's a 40% Alice with a joystick. What the heck? I'll have to check it out. I mean, if that was your favorite out of all of the keyboards at Key Life, I feel like we gotta see it, right? Your pastels are popping this stream. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I've said this before, but usually the more stressed or sad I get, the cuter my setup on stream gets, so you can tell the state of my brain right now. We scressin'. Alright. Let's get rid of this foam. I don't like bringing phone builds to meetups, because I feel like it's not like an accurate representation of the board. That might just be my like inner snob talking, but God, I forgot how tight this PCB is. Jesus Christ. 1 sec. Mora, welcome back for 22 months. 22, that's almost 2 years. Holy shit. Yeah. If I may ask, how many boards are you bringing to the NorCal meet? Only 3. I don't like bringing a ton, in part because, you know, I'm flying and bringing boards through TSA is a bitch, but also because I don't like to take up space. I feel like it's kind of rude. There's only so many like spots at a meetup, so I feel like bringing more than just like a few is not great. Wow, that one's bending too. We're just having great luck. Hello? Oh god, that hurts. Why is this so tight? Are those the FFF linear or tactiles? These are the linears. Fucking hell. One sec. I'm gonna have to like practically sit on this. Oh, Christ. There we go. This plate is a wee bit tight. We're like throwing it back to 2019. Look at that thumb. Woo! Shee! We out here breaking apiary's thumbs. Do you guys remember when every single board had like the world's tightest plate? Not my favorite season of keyboards. The song used to play in my head for hours even after playing the game. Same. That's why we have like the lo-fi channel always going. Christ, this is tight. I don't want to do this for like every single switch. Look at that. They're not even like in all the way yet. See that? See the gapping? I'm like in there. What the heck? I think it's because these have, these have like the, hold on. These have the notches on them to like, I don't even know if the camera's gonna pick it up. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. I know I have you on autofocus. What the hell? There we go. These have the little like nubbins. There you go. You see that on the PCB mount legs? And I think this is already quite a tight PCB. So getting these fuckers in is pain. Quite literally. Whew. Poor thumbs. And when I said I wanted like older keyboards to come out back, I didn't mean like this. Yeah, it's definitely not like a pin bending or anything. Fuck! Are we gonna have to go with a different switch? God damn it. Okay, let's try something. Ow. I like busted my shoulder. I'm not even sure we're gonna be able to pull these out. Please hold. This is like cream V1s all over again. Christ on a cracker. It's okay. I have an idea. We're gonna back them up as best we can. That should help us pull them out. I have to use like my really stiff switch puller. Dang, dude. I'll have to tell Jackie. This is crazy. Alright, and then I'm gonna take one of my smaller drivers. Ideally, one of my, here we go, one of my Torx. I'm just gonna run it through and make those holes bigger all the way across the PCB. Woo, way better. Here, we'll get you guys an action shot. Let's go. Gabe, I know. The absolute willpower it took to not call this sounding the PCB. You have no idea. See, so we're just kind of like not really, but kind of drilling it to be a little bit bigger. And then I will let Jackie know. Okay, I'm gonna do it to the first row. And we'll see how much that helps. I'm gonna have to bring out my hand vac and vacuum up this fiberglass dust before the cats come in here again. These really don't need to be so tight. Since this can't be built plateless, they kind of, you know, almost don't even like need to be here. Obviously they do because like you need to be able to put 5-pin switches, but since these aren't like functional, there's no need for them to be tight. Which is why I don't need to be terribly precise about this. Alright. I think that is nearly the whole first row. Is that a Phillips head? No, it's Torx. I know this is hurting somebody, so I'm like doling my security head. It's okay. When it gets too dull, just buy a new one. It's like $6. We're good. It hurts me. I'm sorry. It has more ridges than the Phillips. Also, this is Weeha. That means it's like indestructible, right? Gather all of this dust up that I can and put it over here in this. Whew. See that? That's not good. I should be wearing a mask, to be honest, but that's fine. Cancer dust. Where's my paper towel? There we go. Poor screwdriver. Oh, it's fine. It's just a thing. Things aren't people. They're replaceable. Okay, let's see if that helped. Fingers crossed. Yay! Okay, that's so much better. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna do that to the whole piece. Well, let's try more than one. Nice. Okay, yeah, that's worlds better. All right, I'm gonna do that to the whole PCB, and then we can get these installed. Woo! See, it's still plenty tight. Woo! Nice. All right. Hopefully these traces are routed such that I don't have to worry about running into any of them. And even if I did, I know how to repair keyboards, so we'd be fine. But definitely don't do this unless you kind of know what you're doing. What's going on? Well, the PCB mount holes are frankly a little bit too small for the switches we want to use. So I'm just embiggening them slightly. What the fuck? How are you, Ink? What's up with you? Got any questions? It seems like you might. Oh, my arm. You could use a small tap and not a Torx. I don't actually have a drill bit. Otherwise we totally would. A good tap and die set is always oh. Also don't have that, so Torx it is. Also, FR4 is quite a soft material. Honestly, there's like zero damage being done to this Torx. Like, seriously, look at it. It's fine. Nada. No shiny metal to be seen. We're good. Hasn't even like disturbed the ano on it. Does anyone in chat know a good 100% that's navying around $250? Besides the Q6. No. To be frank, full-size boards, like truly full-size, not just 1800, full-size boards are next to impossible to find. You're gonna have to look at somebody who caters to kind of the normie market in order to get that, because everybody else sizes down in some way, even if it's just the point of an 1800. There's a Keychron full-size out there? Yeah, the Q6. That's the one they said other than, unfortunately. Yeah, you're not going to damage the driver, but you get a cleaner haul. Yeah, but I don't give a shit about a cleaner haul. Also, to be honest, it's not bad. Like, I know you guys are seeing the dust, but once the dust clears, it's really not like it's the worst. I think you guys are underestimating me again. I'm not a fucking idiot. Oh my bad, I thought that was 1800. No, you could. I want perfect stabs so bad. I've never gotten zero tech. What lubricant are you using? I bet you need to just go with something thicker. Wait, is that a Mil-Max socket? No, this is just the PCB mount holes. We're just making them a bit larger. If you look, there you can see that's hot swap. That's the Kale hot swap socket. These are just the PCB mount holes. They're a little bit tight right now. I was putting my full weight on the goddamn switch and it wouldn't go in because the FFFs have the cream style kind of notches that make them sit tighter in looser PCB mount holes. And so where this one fits Normal PCB mount holds perfectly fine. It's next to impossible to get the FFFs in. So we're just making it a bit bigger because you cannot mount this PCB, as you can see, you cannot mount it without a plate. So these holes are literally just to hold the switch, like to allow the switch to be put in the PCB. So it being slightly out of spec doesn't matter. That being the case though, honestly, I think these aren't even out of spec. I think I chose the right torques in that, yeah, there's no ability to wiggle here even. Like they'll move like top and bottom, but not left and right. So, it's still quite tight. I want a Libra Mini so bad now that somebody mentioned it. I have to check it out. I'm intrigued for sure. Wood, thank you so much for the 2 months. Hi dude, how are you? Actually didn't need to do that, but that's fine. That is toy? It is. Yo, but Frog Mini is gonna be lit. I know so many people are so pumped for that. I'm pumped for it too. Hope you guys like it. Don't forget to breathe in all that PCB dust. It's not bad for you at all. Yeah, no, that's the real thing you guys should be yelling at me for. You're yelling at me for all the wrong things. You should be yelling at me for like the fiberglass dust that's going on right now. Girl, put on a mask. Nah, it's fine. Everybody deserves a little cancer. You have a mask laying about? You know what? Tell you what. I should set a good example. I'll be right back. I just realized. I don't care about me, but I do care about you. BRB. Bet you we're gonna get like 10 million people asking why I'm wearing a mask though. Alright, we're sealed. Starting to feel better despite missing my orthopedic appointment today. How are you? I'm hanging in there. You know, we're doing. I get to go to the dentist tomorrow morning. That'll be fun. I'm supposed to get my, what are they called? Damn it, my trays. Anyone have experience with the Duroc sunflowers? Sandy, was it you who used to like really love those? I don't think so actually. I don't think it was Sandy. I think it was Ashley. I'm also doing a build for my sister's birthday, and she was looking for a decent white TKL. Ooh, what's your price point? I use Duroc palms and I love them so much. Yeah, those are one of my fave switches for sure. $200 to $259-ish for the full board or just for the TKL? Just for like the case itself. Case. All right. White is gonna make that hard because most of the more budget boards, unless they're plastic, aren't gonna offer coating as an option. So, as a result, that kind of knocks the Devastating series, I think, off. I don't think they offer white. I don't think Keychron offers white either. In fact, I can't think of a single one, actually. Not one that's, like, in stock, ready to ship. Ooh, good shout. I forgot the Tiger came in white. Go with the Tiger for sure. I know someone recommended the Freebird. I think the Tiger is the better option. Good call, time. Alright, same deal. I'm just gonna wipe up what's here so we're not knocking it everywhere. Paper towel. We're good. I actually just pre-ordered a Tiger for myself in navy. Good choice, good choice. I need more color in my setup. All my boards have been black, white, or beige. I say stick with it. Bring your color with your keycaps. You can change those out more often anyway. Color boards are too much commitment. Okay, we're almost there, chat. Thanks for hanging in there. Dude, okay, can I show you? Hold on. I'm pretty sure there's like a sweat spot on my back right now. Oh, there isn't. Thank God. Woo! It is so warm in here. My face is sweating. I'm a hoe for beige. As you should be, honestly. As you should be. Everyone should be a hoe for beige. Beige is like the best keyboard color. Nobody appreciates it. It kills me. They got that shit right in the 80s. Amen. Bring back beige. Or at least like cream. Stay away from greige though. Greige is not one of the superior colors. My arm's starting to get tired. Whew. Sandy is all over beige, as she should be. One of my favorite setups is beige. It's great, as it should be. Look, we simp for beige over here, alright? Fave setup all time, besides my own, probably Olivia. Olivia looks good with everything. It like literally everything. It is such a good all around solid set that isn't too boring. Do you know what I think the most underrated set of all time is though? Aluv. I don't know why Olive like doesn't get any love. I think the aluminum version of Olive is actually for sale at Novel Cues right now. But Olive deserves so much more love. It never gets the hype it deserves. It looks so good. It's like the OG Botanical. It was like Botanical before Botanical got cool. I would get Aluv if I could afford it. Fair. Tour de France is going on right now? What? I think green is a hard color to match. Like, match when you're going through the color matching phase? Or you don't think olive goes well on things? Because it looks amazing on, like, everything. Silver boards, black boards, white boards, beige boards, green boards. Obviously not the greatest on navy, but who cares? like botanical only looks good on white. Because it's so stark. Olive dark is gonna look very good. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I went hard on olive brown too. Oh, my arm fucking hurts. I was thinking about doing a lavender build, but I don't think it would go well with my setup. Do it anyway, who cares? Whatever. My house is green and I have a lavender setup. What exactly are you doing right now? What, you don't do this to like all of your boards? What? This isn't like a normal occurrence? God. Wow, I guess you're behind on like the hip and with it mods. The PCB mount holes on this PCB are a little too tight, so I'm just making them bigger. So unfashionable, I know. So out of the times. I have a lot of dark blue and orange in my setup though. Oh, that is rough. Dark blue and orange. That's so specific. I don't even think, isn't there like literally one set that's dark blue and orange?